going to get one here.
The spike tap is actually key because it's going to draw Com a little deeper. Now with the confirmation, I guess the question mark remains where they push. Look at Com's position.
He's so aware.
Yeah.
The question marks are going to be there as well for EG going, what are they doing then? There's no secondary tap, there's no follow-up.
Here.
It's forced Demon One away. He's considering going to the other side of the map. So they've got themselves safety in CT, but that's it.
These sort of plants behind default, though, they're never comfortable. They create such an awkward post plant.
Maybe a product of that pressure over towards A main. Having to note that a smoke is in play for Howdong. You see EG starting to creep back towards the site. Still a lot to clear. Turret gonna get contact. Smoke goes up. A little bit of a misplace there from Smoggy. Wonder if that comes back to haunt them. G2 now gonna be pressured. You can see it. EDG defending well. Perfect defense from EDG in the post plant. Yeah, let them know. EDG coming back in. Strong start there.
Even here, the recon actually forces Smoggy out of dugout where it becomes harder to handle. Yeah, these sort of post plants very difficult if you're forced a little deeper, potentially in towards secret. Blocked out of flowers. It didn't even really come down to a crossfire.
Out for their Rift Walker.
Smoggy just absolutely farmed 3 on the round for him.
Here comes the fight. Gonna connect, but no further threat. As they catch him on the fallback. Very simplistic, but clean from EDG. No need to overcomplicate things here as they clean through. Ethan.
That's 2 with a classic.
Ethan, you're not meant to be doing... And he's out of danger. This is ridiculous stuff, isn't it? How they made this even look feasible, I don't know. But there are rifles in play. 1 Sheriff for Boostio, and that's about it. Still no plant, though. Gonna note the player working back in from Art as well. Nobody looking to find a way to drift out safely. Oh, there's no safety there. Okay, now down to 2. TP in a smoke for Howdong, not much else. Howdong gonna find Ethan, but the trade, Boostio! Big boy Boostio coming back in with the Sheriff. Diffuse coming in, unreal.
How did he find
The
2?
second. 1 I'll give you, the second? Run it back for me, give me that replay, please. Those were rifles, they had 2 of them.
We have had some of the...
This?
What is that?
Come on. Oh, stunning.
We have had some of the dumbest thrifty rounds I've ever seen today.
In the best way.
Yeah, in the best way possible.
Oh dear. Oh, this is such a great game. Mark it down, remember this one. Operator out early. Demon 1 gifted that here in round 3. On the other side, of course, suffering from the losses. And Kankang revealed.
And Howdong, nobody, Smoggy. The wants to potentially be threatening here, and just like that, Jorgamo will fall. Com tested on the burst, but Demon 1 responds with the operator.
Safety net. He's hunting! He's hunting! Demon 1! This guy's confidence is sky high sometimes. But it's nobody in Chichu, and what do they have here? A little bit of room towards middle, and that's about it. You see the question marks around the map, the caution as they clear. They could have been someone backfilling this. It's not the case. The middle may not be available, so
Boostio's got to be careful.
Oh, come off it, come off it, come off it. He turns back, he turns back. And now EDG back in with a chance here. Nobody trying to get down long as fast as he can. He wants that plant. Can he play in Chichu off this as well?
Gonna get Seekers off this.
Oh, this is huge, yeah. Instantly, no mess in here. Ethan gonna be revealed. Shot rattles through. Spam comes in, both playing towards the back of site now. Chichu's got some kit here. Good stall out. Demon 1 having to try and clear this through with the operator. That's not ideal. And it's not clean, but it does get Ethan across the line. It's Chichu now in a 1v2. He's found the first, and there's no trade. Demon 1 will have to go nuclear here because Chichu is buying those precious seconds. A tap on the spike, and Chichu's curiosity might just get the better of him here. No, he waits. He waits. Chichu so aware. Anything you can do, I can do better. EDG, yeah, you may lose the last player, but you absolutely have the round. EDG back into things.
Another round flipped. A thrifty conversion here from EDG. Nobody finding any semblance of comfort to kick things off on Pearl. Saving grace, Demon 1 carries the operator across. Boostio will be able to afford a rifle.
That's it. Up against a full buy.
And encroaching on some key ultimates as well, notably the pit and the lockdown. So you're going to have a chance to work towards here in round 4.
Small bonuses for EG, they're on the right side of the map. Whether or not EDG continue is yet to be seen. A chance. Spike is still committed towards this side, but they are drifting away. Wanting to clear middle here for EG. Get some control, but bear in mind it's frenzies, it's classics, apart from those two. Boostio 1, Demon 1 the other. And they're letting the pressure build.
Look at the exploration though, down towards connector. Ethan does actually turn back at just the right time. Demon 1 can be blocked off by these smokes here,
Playing
but
forward.
Still getting aggressive.
Of course he is. It's Demon 1 blocked off for the first. A quick adjustment, not good enough for the sights out there. Jorgamo dealt with quickly as EDG start flooding through the site. They're taking a second, and Demon 1's taking a life. Ethan as well, gonna find Kang. The fallback, oh, he's out of there!
Like a thief in the night.
Dips away, oh, the play for Demon 1, pawn now. We're back down to 2, advantage to EG, but still, keep in mind, Ethan's working with less. There's 2 rifles here, there's plenty of stalls. Smoggy's got full kit to play with. And the ults come in. Oh, Demon 1, EG, right back at him. Back-to-back ridiculous rounds.
What the hell is going on? The TP from Ethan is so great as well.
It's so sick. It's so sick.
But this is Boostio and Demon 1. The only ones bringing... I'm not talking about it. Not yet. The only ones bringing weaponry into this. I mean, that's... I can't think of another time that's happened.
No.
4 rounds starting off a map like this.
Now, I don't read lips, Michael.
No.
Oh. Oh. Hey, it ain't done yet, though. Let's be honest, a sheriff and
Well,
an idea. Yeah, this game is just out of the realms of normality already. This is high-quality Valorant. Both teams refusing to relent here. So EDG back to it. Back towards A. Contact made, and Jorgamo wants to stick around. Willing to spam, and does get connection.
Initial damage done, but Kung will be healed up.
Oh.
Okay, pit invested. Doesn't really give them a lot of space on site to work with. A little bit confused by that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this yet. We have to see what the end game plan is here. As you said, it's bits and pieces, it starts and ends. There's not much safety. The pit's fallen. Chichu goes down to com. And now it's just the pistols in hand. So much invested and so little found. EDG left in tatters as EG weather the storm this time, finding consecutive rounds.
Could that be the springboard for EG to find some sort of comfort? Can EDG respond here? Now with the lockdown available, 1 off the Bladestorm, 2 off the Seekers. A few tools available off the rip though for EG. But we haven't seen much of a challenge on the other side of the map. No real presence shown towards mid either. But this is the first real, I feel like it's the first buy round we're seeing.
Pretty much.
Round 6, or buy versus buy.
Yeah, very extended until we've seen this even enough purchase. Obviously, yes, the operator is in play, and Demon 1 in a position to use it. Now, dog there, going to be dealt with, actually, by him. And the fallback, he has support. Bustio, backfills the space, shock dart to come in. But EDG get a good read of where these positions are. Quick rotation from Com, I think he's read this. Ult, yeah, they're almost funneled in there. Does he catch anyone? Yes, he does. Punish, no, doesn't quite catch him with a quick TP from How Long. He keeps his life. But a second look now from EDG. The rest of the map, and here's the position that Ethan can do wonders in.
Does have his TP set up, but it's a long ways away. He has no second opportunity.
There's no second player. Oh, maybe you don't need it. Ethan's out, but they got to get a move on. That B site is very vulnerable. Now, gonna have Demon 1 there.
The lockdowns trade off here, potentially.
Looks like they're leaning towards it.
You should run.
There's one.
They do, yeah, look on the X-ray.
They're playing ahead of this though, Demon 1. This is terrifying, and actually Ethan's committed. He's sticking around on this. He's found a pocket to play in, and he's found the punish! How Long goes down! And Chichu, are you serious? You fancy it? Okay, he's cleared. Not bad. But the lockdown, the lockdown, the lockdown! Smoggy, stand and face them! There was no escape. Kankang's behind them. And Jorgamo reads it! No room for mischief this time. 4 for EG.
Really bizarre decision-making there from EDG, especially when the first kill comes through. But there's no chance for them to disengage. It's another time where the lockdown is kind of punishing in that regard. Unless Kangkong's played in on the flank here, you know, you bait one out with being detained. I'm not sure what the end goal is here. There's still 3 members of EG alive.
Are we seeing a timeout? That coach's frustration is getting worse and worse. And we absolutely do. EDG slowing things down now. Oh, someone's up and about, it seems. Yeah, give him a wave. Give him a wave. Play to the crowd. Why not? 4-2. You've given yourself a little bit of room to work with here. But you can't get ahead of yourself. It's EDG. Come on. Got to focus on that. Keep that in the back of your minds. There will always be a chance, but let's also be honest. We give him credit when it's due. Kankang is one of the best mechanical players we've seen in a minute. Right now, he's on 1-6.
Yeah.
He is not having the hot performance that he's had in the past. He's not been given the chance to.
I was going to say, take that with a grain of salt, because EDG, even though we saw those first 4 rounds to start off, I still feel like they've been playing from behind in a number of these situations. Even in the 2 flip rounds, they were able to achieve.
He's got his knives here.
This could be a round for him to turn things around with the Blade Storm available.
They want a game here. EG on the verge of really getting into things, and Demon 1 with a quick start. We're taking all that space away, and the challenger is waiting. Smoggy. Is Kankang taking over Art? No one wants that first fight. He's in a little deeper, flashes forward. Jorgamo's got him, and all the threat of this round is left. There's so little to work from here. Look at Demon 1's spacing. Yes, he's got a late fight. If he loses that, maybe it's a different scenario. But he's so heads up. He's so aware. He turns around, he reads it like a book. The timing for Ethan, not bad either, to slow things down, make it harder for them to play out of Art.
He's punished though. Nobody will find the Jorgamo the second layer here outside the smoke. Look where the spike is.
Okay, but look at Chichu. Gonna find Jorgamo, and now the spam teed up. Coming out from Com, but there's still threat here. Howdong and Chichu, that spike is the issue. How do they get it back in hand? They do have a TP, but it's so vulnerable. Ethan can just play this one out. Paranoia gets sent, so he can't do too much about it. Howdong trying to close down the gap. He gets caught. Ethan's there. He needs help. Maybe he doesn't. Com's there in time. And that spike, dropping where it went, is devastating.
So awkward for EDG to try and recover that situation. Ethan, again, though, you've seen a number of situations where, even on the Yoru, he's happy to play a position where he can put Demon 1 in a position to succeed, setting him up with flashes outside these smokes, just on default. First time I've really seen an adjustment, actually, of him starting over towards A site. Hasn't seen a lot of action on B long, but he's still sitting 10 and 4, by the way.
Yeah. Similar the start now. Not sure how much I reveal, potentially just one, maybe a second, but the rotation. This is where we get to see that play-in from Ethan. He does have help here as well. Last time around, Boostio was not here. Now with a late drift through, it looks like EDG want to take over towards middle. Play towards those double doors. They had success there in the past. Don't quite get the information, but Boostio will be forced off.
Fake teleport, cutting through.
Ethan, here we go.
That's
Three
a chance to
short.
reset his TP, actually.
2 down long, 3 through short, and Boostio committing to the same smoke. Hiya, can get out of this round! Boostio and Con in perfect unison. And still, yes, they take over long, yes, the TP gets taken, but at this point, they have no safety on this map. They have no next step. The spike's down, it's out of hand. Howdong desperate for it, he can't find it. EG are in full form. Chichu and Smoggy have no say, Mike.
I mean, Howdong's ultimate was the last chance to really safely recover this spike. With both players boxed out towards pillar. Team 1's punished.
Oh,
Chichu trying to get a snake bite off. Now it's just Smoggy left.
Oh.
And Boostio lands the killing blow for the Prime Gaming Flawless. EG with the wind in their sails now, Lauren.
This is magnificent stuff here. Prime Gaming Flawless, and look at it. Boostio. Again, you're seeing the unison here, seeing Con bail him out like this. We're seeing that synergy that made EG look so good come through here.
And this is such a great response to a player like Kangkang as well, to greet him inside the cloud burst. You don't often see opportunities like that.
No. This is after those timeouts where EDG have tried to claw back the game. Another purchase here, though, to play with, but it is missing pieces. Yes, nobody just down on the stinger. They'll be able to fashion a buy, even if it's not ideal. But they need more than just the buy, they need a new look. And Demon 1's in the right place here. 3 victims waiting. Got his knives, got it all. And the dry peek ain't gonna be good enough. Pops the dash, gets out of there. New angle, new problem for EDG. The paranoia is good, but Demon 1's still very away. You can see Kankan coming over to try and deal with this. He's got a fight, and he loses it. Howdong does wonders. Maybe give them an access point to this site.
Gee, what is their response here?
Kankan?
Kangkang tried to get ahead of the drone. Unable to find anything, no, but still finds Jorgamo.
What a dangerous player at all occasions, but down to 3 here. Com and Boostio, they're actually the last 2 alive. Howdong is doing everything. Marvelous round from him. Com looking to do some chip damage. Oh, he's got him! Backing away. Flash, but no push towards Pit. Looks for the swing towards Flowers, and it's all roses for Smoggy. As now Com in the 1v2. They knew his position before, but he slips a little deeper. He's toying with timing, and they swing together, and EDG finally stop the rot.
Not ready yet.
Get a response for a third on the board from EDG. Can they string anything to bed off the back of that? Building back into some ultimates here. 2 off the lockdown, 2 off the pit. And EDG have the one good counter for it. That does come into play in the next couple of rounds.
Yes, he does. Jorgamo now. Falling deeper towards the site. And you can already see that Ethan committing that TP there. Yeah, quick rotation for him as well. Doesn't want to leave Jorgamo alone, and success on a nice edge for EDG. Can they string successive rounds together? Now drone through towards Art. Not probably going to crest far enough to note the players, so they do get a window of timing. It looks like they want to try and explore on. Jorgamo disrespecting it, does not fall away. Ethan's going to pop the ult and get moving. Clears out towards A main, sees nothing else. He knows now there's a split in play. TP back through, he still wants it. Oh, it's stunning! Ethan out of his mind at the moment. Is now down to the 3, cleared out, yes, but he finds again a little bit of safety. There's still room for him. Demon 1's on the way, and now Chichu and Smoggy need some heroics. Maybe they got it in them. A 2v2, hard fought for, and now found they get the plant.
Yeah, a very safe plant with the pit going up behind this. They need to ideally find Smoggy. He's disconnected, he's disengaged so well, and found a kill on top of it. He's got the lockdown now.
Yeah, they're leaving no stone unturned. They do not want Demon 1 anywhere near this round. EDG finding just what they needed before that scoreline became a bigger problem.
Observations, then let's run it again.
Finally, a consecutive round. Ethan, I mean, the information he manages to gather here, then plays himself back out the smoke. The timing on the recon to find the kill onto Haldong.
The fact that EDG recovered this after that happening, giving them 2 in a row. A break from the barrage that EG have been bringing through in an adjustment, but it's Demon 1 this time. They're all here. 1 left towards top middle. It's on this man. Kang on the other side looking for his fight. He wants his pound of flesh. Demon 1 gonna slip a little deeper. Can he find the pick he wants here? First challenger. Could be nobody. Could be Haldong. Middle getting pressured. How long does Demon 1 wait? No pressure felt on the rest of the map. How that did not hit, I do not know, but given a second chance of life here. Demon 1, he's back to it. He's trying again, but still another shot misses.
Forced a little deeper.
Rotation.
Yeah, no pressure applied behind this, but nobody will slip up just behind screens, and Demon 1 finally rewarded.
Third time of asking, he connects it. And now they're banking on working in the dark. They found room on A, yes, but it's not like there aren't players here. Ethan can be so quickly around this map in no time. There's still Boostio. There's still Jorgamo. EDG waiting for someone to go finding information,
left.
and no one is. They're sitting here. They know what's up. 25 seconds. Commitment needs to come in for EDG. TP through. It's dependent on this plant now. So close by, though. Drawing out the fire. Lockdowns there. What do you do? 15 seconds. Ethan toying with them. Plant is in, but they have to evacuate the site. Oh, and the divide on top.
Yeah, divide's going to go up behind this. Sealing shut the A site. You're going to try and get straight onto this.
They can at least get half. Someone's got to walk the wall. And Demon 1's about to do it himself. Finds an angle to play on, and no one's stopping Jorgamo. Defuse right under their noses. And EG so prepared.
Last round in the half.
EG up to 7. We enter round 12. Nothing available for EDG here. 2 away from the Blade Storm, but Kang still sitting at 2 and 11. Oh, okay. You see Demon 1 step back, he was like, wait, what? Huh?
With all that said, and the success on one side, yes, for Demon 1, it would be a miss to once again address the fact that Kang is still
like
on
I
2.
said, yeah.
He is not activating this time. He's struggling, and Demon 1 is not. He's in his element. Taking away Smoggy from middle, they can turn their eyes back towards A main. A dash in, yes, and the player to follow, but Demon 1's on the hunt. He's prowling him out. He wants to find him for himself, but Com's taking him away. Kang finally makes his appearance, but Demon 1 on so little. But look at that! Kang, how have you done it? With 30 HP, is this the round that you come alive in? With 9 bullets and a bit of a dream. Boostio can start to backfill the space. Can he find the player? Can he find...
He's not going around the world, is he? Oh my God.
The plants.
It's not good for Flowers.
So Boostio's still got his turret. He's questioning everything here, Boostio. He doesn't know what's going on here. He's like, this doesn't make sense. How do I find this final player? Does he? He sees him, and now there's a chance. Kang might have missed his opportunity, but there's a slither. There's a pixel out of place. Maybe he can catch Boostio. Adjustment on the second. Kang needs to challenge us. He needs to check on this. Boostio catches a headshot, but gets back to work. Boostio disrespects it to the utmost. And EG maintain dominance in the half.
Switching sides.
On the verge of a giga brain play from Kang. And Boostio so diligent on the clearance. It's a ridiculous round to end the first half. He must have heard us, because he opens this up with a beautiful 3K.
Where's he been? Where's that man been? They need him in the second half, sitting with only 4 rounds to their name, and it all to do in front. EG starting to give it large, sitting on those 8 rounds. This one is far from over. Still so much more for them to do. And now just moments away from the second half.
Oh boy, what a map we have gotten so far. Every time the USA chants come on, I'm just like, That's right. Fix my headset. I'm kidding, of course. What a series we've been treated to here. Pearl 8-4. EG is up right now, and let's just talk about the thing that's been on everyone's mind. How's Yoru doing? Turns out, paper thin, quite well.
Yeah, really, really good. I mean, a couple big important things here. First of all, the cross-map gate crashes gives them so much map presence, so much ability to kind of delay.
He's playing it like an initiator.
Yes, exactly. He plays initiator, and also he allows a lot of easy rotations here for the side of EG. If they're trying to push B, he can delay, shift back over to A if he needs to. It's just really impressive what he's doing, and the combos they're bringing out as well are impressive.
Yeah, the combos are really the thing that stuck with me. I was doubtful how they'd make it work with the Fade, but they're combining the flashes from the Yoru with darts from Calm to make these retakes really effective on top of the rotations. It's gotten an 8-4 half here for EG. They are in control of this one, but for EDG, so many times on Pearl, they have made comebacks happen. They've pushed it to overtime. They have pushed it over the line, and this is again that question for them of how deep does it go? How can they go from a contender to a team who can actually make it deep in these playoff runs?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like they have an answer for these all combos and things that we're seeing from the side of EG. I mean, they're going to have to figure it out quick because right now they're getting shut down at almost every turn.
Yeah, and this could end up with an EG win, but never count out EDG. Anything's possible here as we get ready for the second half. Nice moves, buddy.
I didn't expect to see that in the crowd, but it was stunning. Lovely moves there. 8-4, though. Let's focus in on this. There is a reality here that EG back up all of those words, all of that talk, and they turn up here and they beat EDG. EDG with only 4 rounds, Mike. This ain't going to be easy.
No, and the margin for error being this small, especially with the Yoru here, if EG have cooked up anything to just catch EDG off guard a couple of times, it's all they need to really drive this one home. A wide open B site other than Smoggy and Chichu finally getting out of connector. Smoggy actually all the way into backside. Chichu just cooking in the nano swarm, and Ethan converts.
Yeah, but Smoggy's fallen as well. EG! This is...
What?
Oh, where's that second come from? Where's that second come from? And he's just letting rip. He's just diving in. What just happened? Can I get that round at like half speed?
They can pick up Ethan's classic from earlier.
It's...
That... Okay. Blink and you miss it. It's even worse the second time round.
But it's still not enough. It's still not enough. EG get the start they want here. 9 rounds now. And EDG have to just keep going back into this, right? Like, there's no way around it. One ghost in the hand of Chichu, and that's all they got. Yeah, Kankan going to be wielding towards the blade storm early. That's great, but that's about it.
I mean, it's the second time we're going to have to claw themselves out with an 8-4 deficit in the half, and conceding the pistol. Potentially round 2 as well. Can EDG at least do some damage here? This is well invested this time around. Going to be 2 members here. And these are them really holding on to the choke point. Kankan, the closest here, but it's a classic once again. Dare I even say that?
Oh, hello. Okay, Ethan's taking him down this time. Still careful on the plant as nobody peeks through the smoke. Smoggy's got Boostio. They've got him at least a little bit vulnerable. Outdog's position, though, this is hard. That's a really hard fight to win, especially against the Bulldog. And nobody's chances dwindle. Revealed, put down, and Ethan makes sure of it. Double digits, evil geniuses. We are now closing in on this. EDG are gonna have to run this back from the very brink of disaster.
And they did find round 3 of the second half on Ascent. And a chance here with damage done. Guardian and Bulldog carried across, yes. Concern being Demon 1 already won off the knives.
I don't think he's going to get it here, though.
I mean, look at the minimap.
Yeah.
EDG have read it. They know that they're going to try and go for this to try and convert.
They're going to challenge on it? No. Oh.
No.
They're not challenging on this. It's late. The paranoia was late, and now they are so vulnerable to this. The flash was good, but not good enough. Nobody's saving them. Keeping them living, keeping them breathing. Boostio is pumping damage back, so it's certainly not a clean affair. It's a 3v3.
I got the spike.
Look at elsewhere though, Jorgamo. I thought for a second he was going to progress towards side because Smoggy did drift away. That window now closed. Smoggy all the way into backside.
Oh, but look at Con. He's not being subtle. So I don't know if they pulled back Chichu, but I don't think it was really going to sell much there.
Found them.
On to the final two. Bulldog, Guardian, spamming, not going to get it. That spike now lost. 50 seconds, and Jorgamo's got to do wonders. Not going to happen this time. EDG, first hurdle found. Long way to go.
It's because if you think back to Ascent, I mean, look at the scoreline at the top of your screen.
Yep.
It was just round 3 in the second half. EG able to close out comfortably after the initial response. 1 away from Ethan's ultimate. 3 for the lockdown. So on the brink of some really, really big ults. EDG, at least this time, 2 people stacked up. The fake of the TP, potentially, yeah. And say, well, he was going to commit to that.
I got the spike.
Now we look to the other side. Kang finally given that operator, but noted. Jorgamo's in a bit of danger, though. Oh! Don't get away. It's not like he's not coming back. He's just got friends this time. 3
They're
more
looking to
with him.
overwhelm the ultimate. The
dash,
operator.
Dash is done. So now he's on an island. He's got to run. He's got to get out of there. There is problems on the way, but they're respecting it enough. They didn't close that gap instantaneously.
They're getting lucky there because there was such a huge gap. Like you said, as soon as the dash is burnt up.
They've pulled over the additional body. They've got 3 players there. But EG aren't quick to backfill this space, but they might have access towards A.
Ideally, you want to see Boostio take some of this space in R ahead of Chichu's rotation. I don't think it's going to happen. So cautious in
Nice timing on the
approach.
smoke. Howdong just committing that smoke towards main. I guess there is the ult for Ethan. Didn't get picked up, didn't get checked on.
They're just going to spam out into dugout potentially.
30 seconds
Yeah,
left.
looks like it. 2 players there, big info to be had. They know exactly what's going on here. Can he find any more? He's showing them where they're at. Boostio going to connect with the first. Kang's gone down, but Chichu still be trying to hold on. Lovely! Up and over from Howdong. Catches Jorgamo, Con battling it out on the side. Brutality at its most. Leaving Demon 1 and Ethan with it all to do. Good crossfire, great positioning, better shots, and now the 1v1. Look at the HP on Smoggy. He's down to 17. A stiff breeze might make him fall over. Can he force Ethan away? Oh, that's a little rough here. Oh, and Ethan's got him. It's going to be so close to 12 now. 11 for EG. Using that ult brilliantly. Timeout.
This is, just as soon as they slip into this crossfire, you're thinking, yeah, it's so rough for EDG to crack back through. And Ethan, fairly typical of him, barely flinching.
I mean, Ethan is your big stage player. You know what I mean? He's the player you need in these moments. Always composed, so calm in these scenarios, gives them options, opportunities, sets them into motion. I mean, Demon 1 lapping it up. hey, it's not over yet. I ain't singing. And EDG have 5, but the one thing that worries me, Mike, their money is not ideal. They are still suffering in that regard, and they don't have many rounds to play with.
No, they don't. Saving Grace being Kung will be able to potentially get the Blade Storm in hand. Although they've looked very, very hesitant about challenging this A main orb.
Yeah, it's not been a freebie.
So whether or not they even do fight for that. Seeing 3 across towards that side. And actually, EG setting up accordingly as well to potentially try and deny this. Rightfully so.
It's the right call. Absolutely the right call. This battle is about to be so bloody between these two. EDG need this. They need something to kind of kick-start it, right? Add a little fire to the belly as we go in. Demon One, first challenger, flashed up, found, taken down. Follow up for Ethan, he's got them all dead! EG, punishing EDG.
The cherry on top, they get the orb themselves. Should be 12 here. If you look at the ult progress, I feel like that might just be the nail in the coffin.
Spike planted.
Smoggy and Chi-Chi, though, do have rifles.
Now Boostio's got the lockdown if they even get pressured, feel that stress coming through, and Demon One's hungry. Gonna go to bed hungry this round at least, but still, it's only Smoggy with 4 to clear. And not a lot of time to do it. You can already hear the stall coming out, that utility they can burn through.
Still a star there as well.
Bomb grenade out.
It's just horrific scenes here for EDG. Nothing going their way. That early fight truly determining the outcome. 12 for EG on the verge here of winning against EDG.
This could be the culmination of what's been a fantastic series today, regardless of scorelines. EG elevating. After looking at it, think how the first half of Split started.
Wow.
It's come full circle.
Absolutely has. Deep breaths now. EDG. Not many more moments to try and get through this. And plenty of attempts for EG. Ults galore. TP taken for Ethan. And a step towards the site.
You should run.
Lockdown committed. See what the decision on the back of that is. It's a response from Smoggy. Hunter's Fury will cancel that out though, so the EG follow through on this.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Plants in, Seeker's gonna come down. They know it's on this site, but that's big. Smoggy in unison with Can gonna take him down. Ethan! The 3 kills back to back has brought it down to a 2v2. The hero that EG needed in this round, but EDG needs so much more. Can they find these final 2? Can they get towards that spike? Smoke goes in and a tap on it. Smoggy, you've got to win these fights. Com, drawn in, considering it, tempted into it. Jorgo's got Smoggy. It's all down to Howdong in a 1v2 with 7 bullets. And right now, EG, they've absolutely crushed EDG. The villains have had their day. They back up all the words. They back up all the talk. And they take it in a 2-1.
What a response from Evil Geniuses. And again, another example. Happy to innovate, pull out comps like this once again. It's been a while since we've seen Ethan, but I'll double down. One of the best examples of a Yoru satisfying both sides of the coin for me. Undeniable impact. Demon One stepping up. Talked about him being let off the leash a little bit in map 2. And it shows here on Pearl as well.
But to add to that, gotta look towards EDG. It takes a special team to put them down. These guys have looked the team to beat, the one to worry about. But take into the stage, give it up. EG just put on an absolute masterclass. And it's been a minute for North America to truly have a team to root for, but they do now, and they have a damn good team to